Hey Sag, welcome to the ManjulaAwakening, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. So guys, yet again pulled into the cards energetically, and the energy, it feels really heavy. I really wanted to go live and talk to you guys, because the energy right now, it feels kind of heavy, but I couldn't pull myself into that energetic space. But I do feel like that whatever, for what it's worth, whatever is going on around you right now in Sagittarius, there is a need to make sure that you're balanced in your masculine. Like, if there's ever been a crucial time to be balanced inside of oneself, it's now. It is absolutely now. Because as you are shifting from one paradigm to the next, you're going to be reminded of cycles that have not been closed out, okay? And it's going to require a lot of, even though I see a lot of orange here, what is really sticking out to me is the yellow. I do feel like that this is going to require a lot of solar plexus chakra energy, a lot of willpower, a lot of courage, a lot of finding your personal power and standing your ground. And then with this blue here, it's letting me know that you are going to have to speak your truth. But it's like you can't speak your truth from a place of despair. You can't. Because right now it's about speaking life into a situation right now. Now, I know I didn't pull these cards on camera, but I pulled them. And I'm going to read to you what I was reading before I got drawn in to do this reading. Yes. Watch your words with all diligence. You are certainly reaping the fruit of your words. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, he will be given the power and dominion over the nation. Overcoming means to conquer all doubts, fears, and negative vibration. One man with perfect peace and perfect poise, filled with love and goodwill, could dissolve all negative vibrations. They would melt away like snow under the sun. So it's all in the power of the tongue. And it's not only, of course, it comes down to what we speak over our situation, but before it could even manifest that far out, it begins with the words that we're speaking to ourselves. And it's the simple things like, oh my gosh, y'all just go sit down for a minute. Give me a second. I'm tired. I'm wore out. No, you're not tired. No, you're not wore out. I keep saying the abundance card. I definitely feel like that abundance is on the other side of this, Sag. There's a new beginning, but behind that, it's forgiveness. This new beginning is hinged on the back of forgiveness and finding joy and peace and rest and inner calm. I know y'all get sick of hearing that. I know I do. But let's see. Spirit, what's the lesson here? Purpose. I know what I am here to do. And then gratitude, absolutely, at the bottom of the deck. And then trust. I know what I am here to do. Gratitude. I am thankful for the life and the opportunities that it presents. No matter how it presents itself, you have to be honest with yourself. Is this what you want? If yes, how do you get it? Is there some things that you must forgive so that you can actually make space and grasp onto it? Yeah, something's trying to mend here. Look where I pulled that back to, guys. Ooh. Yeah, something's trying to mend here. Something that's been a long time coming to. Ooh. Ooh, look where it keeps falling. Treasure Island. Happy, happy. Come on, Sag. We got work to do. But there's going to be celebrations to come. What's the situation here, Spirit? What's the situation? Thank you. Self-control. We seen it the other night. Self-control. There's some changes going on around you. There's some chaos going on around you. And unfortunately, Sagittarius, as much as you want to act, you can't right now. You can't, even though you want to. You feel like you've been sitting there in isolation. It's like you feel like that this is your time to shine. This is your time to put your gifts to work. But Spirit is saying, wait. What's the challenge? What's the challenge here? What's the challenge, Spirit? What's the challenge? Bored. You're bored. It's like you know. If can't nobody fix it, I can. Just give me an opportunity. Just give me a chance. I'm the guy. I'm the right one for this project, right? But there's some priorities that have to be set in line. There's some things that are still meant to be learned. You still have some. Your spirit team is still working on you. What's the advice? What's the advice here, Spirit? What's the advice? What's the advice here, Spirit? What's the advice? Business. Ooh. You're being asked to approach something from sound judgment. There's definitely a need to, even though there's mad love there, even though there's emotions there, the way that you approach this is the way that you are going to approach, like, it. With business being here, it's like, it's at priorities. No matter what the emotional pull is, you have to approach this. Is it good for where you're headed? Is it good for what it's like, the way that you approach it? It has to be approached. And I'm not telling you get to not approach it. Yes, you're being told to wait and not approach it at this moment. But I'm not sitting here telling you that you don't have to deal with this, because that's not what I'm feeling. But right now is the time to, it's out of your control, right? So when it's out of your control, you turn it over to the divine. And it's like, that means that there's increased meditation on this situation. There's increased prayer on this situation. There's increased love and light sent towards this situation. This is that, what the good old Baptist church family would call, this is the prayer line is opening up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like this is having to be, like, that's the way that you show your gift right now, is through raising your vibration. What did it say in that book, y'all? If you have dominion over nations, one man with perfect peace and perfect poise, filled with love and goodwill, could dissolve all negative vibrations. So I feel like that you're being told to approach a situation that is en route to be mended. Okay, I do feel it is en route to be mended, but it's going to require some flexibility from Sagittarius. Yeah, you're going to have to release some things from your mind, release an old thought process that you related to this situation. Truth is different at different levels of consciousness, reserve, judgment. So what this is telling me is that, you're bringing a situation, you're not trying to prove nothing right or wrong here. By the book, there's definitely a need for structure here. Yeah. Blessed is at the bottom. Let's see, Spirit, what else? No place like home and regeneration. I'm going to tell you what they say. You got to sweep up under your rug before you go looking for dirt at somebody else's. So I feel like that this is saying, changing the wind. Things are like, I feel like that it's time to clean up the approach, it's time to clean up. I don't know, maybe you really need a clean home, but more importantly, I feel like this is cleaning up your approach to what is home to you. What is the core of your issue? Where do you feel like your home was violated? Because it's time to go back there and embrace the change that is coming in. There is a structure that's going to have to be followed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be able to go in there and just throw your whole metaphysical analogies around and wave a wand and feel like everything is going to work and change. No, it's going to require the broom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to require a significant ending. Things are going to have to end. There's going to have to be a complete change. So don't hold any expectations to what this change is going to look like. What else, Spirit? Yeah, to be honest with you, I feel like that there is a truth that needs to be told, right? There's a truth that needs to be told. And I feel like that upon hearing this truth, you are to act accordingly and not in a, I want to be a hero, or I got what it takes to fix this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is talking about, Sag. There's a need to be thankful for every opportunity that presents itself. When things are being, like, if something is, it doesn't matter how much resentment you hold, it's time to release it. Yeah, whatever emotions, like, let's just say, for example, guys, let's just say that this is Billy Bob, and you want Billy Bob. Billy Bob is your soulmate, that toxic ass word that the community loves to throw around, twin flame. And I say toxic because nobody really truly understands it, and they want to try to make it look pretty, and it's not. But I'm not going into that tonight. But let's just say Billy Bob is this person, and you really want him. And you know that in your heart of hearts that given the right space and opportunity, you would go back at it with Billy Bob. But Billy Bob comes back in, and Billy Bob reveals to you that he slept with your cousin, right? Now there's some trauma that is being ignited inside of that situation right there, right? It hurts. It stings. That's a what? The fuck? What? That's a bloop, right? But here's the thing, Sag. The divine needs to know, are you strong enough to stand on what was it? Not just, it wasn't just the good dick or the good coochie. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just not in the editing mood tonight. But it's more than that. So what is it before you found out that they slept with little Susie, your cousin? What was it that was like made you want to give that opportunity? Because there's something in that needs your attention. You know what I'm saying? It sucks that the universe needed to use this person to show you that was something inside of you that needed that love, but you were so desperate to give it externally, because you really wanted it, and so because you really needed it, and because you know the value that it held, now you holding this person on the hook for abusing what you should have just been giving your damn self in the first place. But because you wasn't, and you was just so desperate to be one, or you know what I'm trying to say, that you discounted a red flag, and now because you discounted that red flag, you mad at everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to remain poised no matter what is about to come up. No matter what is about to be ignited, there is a need to be poised. Self-control is the situation. And then we have poised right here with no place like home and regeneration. There is a need to figure out what is your composure. And then once you figure it out, you need to be able to stay there no matter what is being ignited right now. I need a water, guys. Give me a moment. All right, Sag, let's move forward. What's going on, Spirit? What's going on? Help us navigate this situation, Spirit. Something you think is dead. Something you think is clipped away. It's like you clipped it away and you tossed it to the side. But it grew roots. It grew roots. It just needs you to nurture it. Yin. That's that feminine energy. It needs you to be willing to nurture it. And allow the mask to fall. It's like this chaos and this conflict that's going on right now. And it really is giving the leg up. Like the chaos is the leg up because it's forcing the mask to fall. The disguise is no longer standing. $33, $34, yeah. 33 and then you get 34, which is the leg up. And I'm telling you, you are definitely in between worlds. But I'm telling you, what you currently in, if you can maintain your composure, you are getting ready to see some big happy changes. And I feel like that it's going to be inside of your community. And I feel like that there's some things that you about ready to do that's getting ready to answer a whole lot of questions for a certain community. This deck talked to us, so let's get one from a shuffle. I'm out of space, Sag. Time spent worrying is time spent. How are you using your time, Sag? Because how you're using your time is how you're using your mind. It says love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. Don't let the love that you have for a situation to pull you off your path. You got to love yourself enough to stay on your path and figure out how you can love yourself and love a situation. And you can do it. It's going to require you to have a strong balance. You're going to have to be able to balance out your masculine and feminine energy, know when to act and know when to receive. And then you're going to have to be able to stand your ground. When things is off, you got to be able to speak your boundaries. If you know a situation cannot benefit you, if you know that a situation is coming into your life to only take from you, it is time to stand your ground and speak your truth. And it is safe to wait. It is safe to wait. Steady your mind. Steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea. Let wisdom sneak up on you. Yeah. Right now it's time to sit still. The chaos that's going on right now, the masks are falling away. And when the masks fall away, all you have to do is continue to be yourself. And the spotlight that is going to, it's in and of itself. In and of itself. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitation. Embrace it. Yes, Lord, thank you. Embrace it. What you view right now, you don't want to sit still. You want to take action. I get it. But there's some power in this limitation right here. There's some power in this waiting, in this holding yourself together. There's some power there. Go get it. Go find it. Go sit with it. Trust your gut. I'm taking all of it. Way of faith. Let faith be your guide. We have right here, it says, trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Concealed power. Give birth to the wonder of revelations. There's something inside of you, Sag, that needs to come out. It's more than a daydream. You will more easily hear and receive the angel messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. There's someone new coming. And I feel like that the chaos right now going on around you has a potential to distract you and pull you off the path of what's coming in. It says a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Sagittarius, I pray this message offers you some guidance. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. I love you, Sag.